Take off your clothes, let's do it for the love. Song get your close and feel my warmth. No to the phone, come walk to the door. Give me fortune, now we can play like a dummy. Say, the way that you whine it, girl, I can't believe how I'm black, girl. Come on, mood, don't you mind it? You love me, no way to do it, baby. Baby, give me love for tonight. You got me tripping every night, me straight for the night. Walking a good summer love. It takes over me, my soul and my mind. Pinda Juanita King, baby girl. I wanna give you love, it feels so right. And in the meantime, you hold my heart. Just don't forget who you are. Nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime. Nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime. Nitangangana, na kama bado tai nitakazana, yeah, yeah. Nitapambana, na kama bado tai nitapull over, yeah, yeah. Just hold me tight, I move you right. Nita feel so nice. Move your body, nikona money I will spend on you. Find it a fight, kama kuna msana waste time. Take off your clothes, let's do it for the love. Song get your close and feel my warmth. No to the phone, come walk to the door. Give me fortune, now we can play like a dummy. Say, nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime. Nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime. Nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime. Nobody, baby, let me turn the lights off. Nobody can give you love I have for lifetime.
All right, welcome back to my stream, ladies and gentlemen. Please confirm the location. Please confirm if you can hear me on the comment section. Please confirm that you can hear me loud and clear. Please confirm that you can hear me loud and clear. It's good to have everybody on board. We'll be starting any moment from now. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's so good to have everybody on board. So please confirm to me that you can hear me on the comment section. Let's get started. So we have Sydney, we have Eric Wahome. As usual, you know how we do it. We're going to look at price. We're going to be checking, and as you check in, please make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. We grow together by uplifting each other. So thank you so much for this. We're grateful for being here. Just yet another day to do the Lord's work, you know. So as usual, we start with the high time frame narrative, and then we drop down to the confirmations on the lower time frame. Please confirm that you've hit the like button just as you've joined. 16 people locked in. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So we're starting with Dow. As usual, we check the Forex Factory. Today is on Wednesday. We don't have any red folder. That means it's also another day to be cautious of the price action. On Friday, we're going to have the CPI. The CPI on, yes. And I also told you that next month we're going to be starting with what do you call it? The daylight shift. So the streams mostly will be from 5, not the usual 4 p.m. because the time zone will change from UTC -4 to UTC -5. So thank you so much. I'm starting anytime from now. As usual, I start from the high time frame. As you can see, price on Dow is at the all-time high. So I'm going to be checking Nasdaq just after this one. So there's a significant liquidity level that was taken out yesterday. We had a beautiful call that went perfectly. So we have the all-time high has been reached and price has rejected from that level. So these are liquidity level that was taken out. So there's something now here. I will not be very will not be very quick to sell because of one. We're gonna have. Please confirm to me where you're watching me from. Everybody, we have Eric Wahome, we have Sydney Leon, we have Ofula Herbert, we have the Prince, we have Samuel Nyakundi, we have Deno, we have Ian. So please hit the like button. The 20 people that are locked in, please hit the like button first, so that we get to start at a higher note. So we're starting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. As usual, we start from the high time frame. We always do that every day because the high time frame narrative is what gives us the bias. Without the high time frame narrative, we are simply gambling. So yes, I'm starting in a minute. I just want to paste the link. So I'm going to run what do you call it? I'm going to run a poll on your bias on US30 today, right now. So please make sure that you vote. 20 people locked in. So I expect at least 20 likes, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, let us see what's gonna happen. Okay, interesting. So yes, so we have the all-time highs that was taken out yesterday. 21 people locked in. Please hit the like button as we start, so that our video gets big, so that it reaches many people. You can also take a moment and share the link with your communities, friends that are trading. So we start with the all-time highs has been reached, and this is what exactly happened. The price left a rejection block. You can see there's a rejection block here. This was a significant liquidity level. So also, there's something also that on daily bias that is worth noting. We have the X-day high that was taken out, X-day high. So this X-day high, the price took out the X-day high and closed above with the body. That means we should continue bullish. So where do we buy from? So, and at what point can we try to sell? So the first thing is, because we took out a significant level of liquidity, we could have a rejection. I was expecting the rejection to be quite aggressive, but it was not very aggressive. As you can see, it has not rejected very well. So I'm going to mark out the 0.5 of the rejection block that I have, and then I can also look for areas of possible longs, So we will wait for the 9:30 delivery because we don't have any news. When we don't have news, it doesn't mean we won't get trades. We just have to approach price with caution and precision. So I have this here. So I'm going to mark the 0.5 level of the rejection block. So according to power of 3, if I'm bearish, I want to sell above the opening price. So where is the opening price? I'm going to mark the 0.5 for the rejection block first. That's the most important thing. That is the only place I can look for shorts on target. I have no reason to sell from any other place. So I'm going to wait for 9:30 delivery. So this is a 0.5 level of rejection block. So I'm gonna be waiting for here and see what exactly price will do as we wait. Let's see. So I'm also going to, I'm not sure if I can mark. You can see price is only reaction from the upper quadrant of the rejection block. So now I'm going to get the gun box out and try to look for other key levels that price could react from. So let me see. 24 people locked in. We have Snyder, we have Ian, we have Deno. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to look at here now. What do I have? I have this whole candle. Yesterday price was very aggressive. So as I wait for 9:30 delivery, I'm going to check out the you can see price has gotten in. So if it should continue bullish, it should be from the key level that we are here, we are in. So let me mark it for you. So I also have that if I'm supposed to go bullish, it is from the key levels from the 0.5 level. So after the 9:30 delivery, we're going to have a clear. So the 50%, level of daily dealing range. So I want to see if price can the price can react from this level. So what I just do is I don't necessarily just react from 0.5. I'm supposed to drop down to 4 hours time frame and look for possible areas of support that could push prices higher. Remember, we took out the all-time highs, and there was no strong aggressive momentum to the sell side, but there was a rejection block that was left. So if I'm supposed to try short, it's from the 0.5 of the rejection block. And if I'm supposed to look for buys, I'm supposed to try the 50% of yesterday's dealing range. So I'm looking at on 4 hours time frame. What do I have here? There's something here. So I'm going to have this one here. So what do you see here? We have an area of an inefficiency. We have a fair value gap. So this fair value gap is, you look at this, you mark the fair value gap like that. So you call it H4 FVG. Does it have liquidity inside, or has the liquidity been taken out? So when you check out, I could remove this one here because I know I'm going to buy for possible buys from this level. So when you look at the 4 hours time frame, I have a liquidity inside. The first time we took out liquidity, we went up. So we want to fill this fair value gap at least up to 50% so that we can be sure of buying. If we should take any buy move, we can use this as an area of support. So the 50%. So also there's something else that is worth noting. When you check the current price action, we also have this unfilled fair value gap down here. This could be a breakaway gap. But now it's very important to note that the price is at the all-time highs. So it's not very advisable to be very quick on selling. You see, but the only thing we can do is just sell to the 0.5, and then maybe you can look for possible buys. So if the price doesn't buy from the 0.5 level, we can try from the last line of defense, and if not that, we don't have any reason to buy. So remember, we are the all-time highs. Let's wait and see. So take a moment and hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. So this fair value gap has got liquidity inside. So I'm going to mark this liquidity here. Liquidity. So the sell has been happening since yesterday. So what I just want to see is what has been the price action after price took out the all-time highs. So as usual, I start with 1 hour time frame, which is price has not shifted yet bearish on 1 hour time frame. Also on 50 minutes, I think price shifted bearish because you can see there was a shift in market structure after price took out the all-time highs. So what is the shift in market structure? I don't think we have it. I can just remove the all-time highs markings right here. So I think price the only place price shifted bearish is from this advanced market structure shift. So we have not confirmed bearish exactly. The only thing I'm seeing is this inversion fair value gap that could push prices, that has been pushing prices lower, as you can see. So this is an area of resistance in IFVG. So once the price closed below the fair value gap, it turned into an area of resistance. You can see the price after every displacement, there is a retracement that happened. Price came and generated liquidity inside the inversion fair value gap and took out the liquidity. These are the first people to sell from. So we call these a turtle soup. So if I'm supposed to continue lower, it is maybe from I don't see. This is also an order block now. So we have this inversion fair value gap right here. This is we want to see why price is exactly selling and what is making it sell. So we have this inversion fair value gap. The price took out liquidity. So what else do we have here? We also have an order block right here. The last buy candle before an aggressive sell that took out sell liquidity. So this is an OB. This is an OB right there. So you can see the price also generated liquidity inside the order block right here. The price took out the liquidity. This is another turtle soup. The liquidity inside the key level. So you can see the price is actually going lower. It came generated liquidity, got in, is going out. So it's going to take out the liquidity level inside the 4 hours key level. The first attempt is on the 50%. If it doesn't happen, we don't have any business buying. The only reason I'm trying to buy from the 50% level is because yesterday's candle was bullish. It closed as bullish. So if you wanted to catch the trade on 1 minute time frame, we just look for a breaker that is currently pushing prices lower. So you can see after a significant level of liquidity was taken out right here. Let me remove this one. This one is on 1 minute time frame. See for yourself. After price took out this liquidity, the previous area of support was violated. We have this fair value gap. After price closed here, it didn't come back, but it's delivering to the sell side. So we want to maintain a bearish momentum until otherwise. So I'm just going to go to 4 hours time frame, see what's going to happen. Remember these unfilled fair value gaps, we don't buy from the upper quadrant, we buy from the 50% at least. So that is it. Let's wait and see. Remember also, yesterday's candle closed as bullish, so we would be wouldn't want to sell that much. We wouldn't want to be the very first people to sell. So we want to see price selling, continuing to sell. I've showed you the setup on 1 minute time frame. I'm going to be checking Nasdaq. Nasdaq. So you said these are unfilled fair value gaps. These are a void that needs to be filled. Yes, we're going down. Okay, so that is it. Price is getting to 0.5 and the 930 has delivered. I want to check Nasdaq very quickly. So on daily time frame, you can see Nasdaq after taking out those highs from yesterday, from Juicy, from the equal highs, the price has been selling. I told you after a significant level of liquidity has been taken out, we'll have a rejection. This rejection happened, and then you can see here, price took out the high, closed inside, so we have a reason to continue selling. So on 4 hours time frame, you can see yesterday, this is exactly what happened. I marked this breaker yesterday. I said the unfilled fair value gaps are targets. Look at this. Price came the first time, reacted from 50%, delivered lower, but then again came here because this was a high inside now, a 4 hours key level. So after it took out the liquidity inside the 4 hours key level, you can see the sale is still continuing. So I think even my buyers right now is still on the sell. So the first thing I want to see is price taking out the previous day low so that we can continue lower. This is the previous day low, PDL. So after every single swing that is taken out, we won't see a continuation. But before every continuation, there's a retracement high, and then we can drop down. That is what I'm looking at. Let me see what this pair is doing. It has taken out the liquidity inside the key level, and according to the gospel of daily candle, we should be going bullish. Yes, as we've said. So I want to mark again the daily range, daily dealing range. From the high to the low, you can see price has gotten to the 50%. So I don't want to be very aggressive in predicting price right now until when the macro is here. So remember, we took out a significant level of liquidity, which is the all-time highs. That is why we are having a rejection here. We had a rejection from here, so we want to see what's going to happen on 4 hours time frame. We've said these unfilled fair value gaps are targets. So you want to see what's going to happen. We also have another unfilled fair value gap right here in discount. So in terms of dealing range, I could take up this from here to here, see if price is going to get a possible support. Remember yesterday price moved very aggressively. So when you check the dealing range from the 4 hours, the low to the high, price has gotten to the 50%. Unless if I would have used another dealing range, I think this is the most suitable dealing range, because even if I take this one here, price should come to the order block probably. But let's wait and see. We have first attempt here and then another attempt down here. So remember, the sell should continue and fill the unfilled fair value gaps. On 50 minutes, I've showed you the setup. The price generated first thing on 50 minutes. There's something that happened. The shift in market structure on 50 minutes. The shift in market structure on 50 minutes. We had this, not shift in market structure, it's called advanced market structure shift. Price came, generated an inversion fair value gap once this candle came and closed below. And then it came, generated liquidity and took out the liquidity. What is the liquidity? This high inside an IFVG. Look at this. This is a turtle soup entry. So the next entry now, because price has already delivered from the inversion fair value gap, is an order block. So remember, I would not be able to take the trade from the order block because price had already, it was not inside any macro. So I remove this. No, this is an IFVG, sorry. IFVG. Baridi imenikalia sana. So the next thing I'm looking at is now this order block. The last buy candle before an aggressive sell that took out sell side liquidity. So the price comes. Once it closes below, it becomes an order block. Once it comes, generates liquidity right here. See? So I think this would have been the best trade for today because I would have targeted the unfilled fair value gap. So price came, generated the high and took out the high. On 1 minute time frame, the setup would look like this. Where is the breaker? We have the inversion. I can remove this one here. So this is the high inside. So we have the last down close candles before an aggressive buy that took out liquidity. See, once price close below, retracement, we're going down. So let's see what's going to happen. We just want to see price continuing lower to fill the unfilled fair value gaps on 4 hours time frame. That is my analysis for today. That is how I would look at price. Remember, price took out the all-time highs, and on 15 minutes, it has shifted structure on 15 minutes. Not shifted structure, it has done the advanced market structure shift. Remember, this also is an unfilled fair value gap and an order block right here that is unmitigated. I think this was a mitigated kidogo. So you want to see if price can come all the way down up to here. You see, it's going down. I've told you the best entry on the sell where it would have been possible to get the trade. So we are 26 people watching right now. So please take a moment and hit the like button. Hit the like button so that you make our live big. So let's see what's going to happen. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. Remember, we don't have the... So let's see. Let's see. There's a rejection around there. We're waiting for the 950 macro to come. Okay, let's see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Let me check what Nasdaq is doing. And then later on after the stream, I'll be checking what gold has been doing. Remember, I don't trade gold. I just try to... Yeah, you see now Nasdaq has taken out the previous day low. Yes, it's a previous day low inside a key level. What is the key level? So we might have a strong rejection from this key level first before we can try to maybe sell. So we can see the previous day low was inside now this order block. I mean a fair value gap right here. You see? Look at that. Previous day low inside a key level. So we want to see if price will reject from this level. Price has also gotten into the last line 50% of the fair value gap on 4 hours time frame. When you drop down to 1 minute time frame, yes, I said the buyers on Nasdaq is a sell, and it's happening, and it has happened and taken out the liquidity level. So the low, the previous day low, look at this. Price is generating an inversion fair value gap on Nasdaq. So usually the price should come back and go up. So that's it. Let's wait and see if price will come back inside the inversion fair value gap. The only reason I'm trying to look for a buy right there is because price has taken out the previous day low. So expect at least some retracement, and then you can maybe continue later lower. So let's see if let's see what's going to happen right here. So technically, what we do is whenever we have such trades and it is inside the macro is not yet here. But when we are inside the macro, we want to take a trade after the price does that. So right there, let's see. So also the stop point has not yet happened, but you would like to see if price will form a setup and go up. So remember, price is very aggressive to the buy side. It's going very fast. Okay, now. When you see these, just stay out until when it shows you the willingness to... You see, once it closed above, it shows the willingness to go higher and higher. So it's very tricky to catch that position because it's... let's just wait and see. So it might come here and then now sell and take out all these lows. Let's just wait and see. I've said that was the previous day low inside the key level. Let me go back to US 30. US 30, I want to see if price will have anything significant. So we don't have any breaker here, as much as we've reached the last line of defense on 4 hours time frame. Okay. Where Billy, umetoka Meru? Welcome back, Billy. We have Marceline, beautiful analysis. Thank you so much, Marceline. We have Ian H. A very good and clear analysis, simple and easy to understand. Thank you so much for the kind words. So if you believe that analysis is easy to understand, just take a moment and just hit the like button. That will go a long way into making my life big. We will get more impressions. So this is an order block right here. I'm saying I don't want to be very quick to sell, to buy, because we have those unfilled fair value gaps. And clearly we don't have targets on buy side. So this order block is currently pushing prices lower. Let us see what's going to happen. So even Nasdaq, I am bearish, but now there was a liquidity level inside a fair value gap. So if the key level fails, we don't have a reason to engage in price. So let's see what's going to happen. Yani hujatoka Meru, unajua Meru kuna baridi mbaya sana. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Lawrence is smart entry trader. This is Lawrence. Lawrence was my mentor for a period of like 2 years. I was asking for signals from him. That was in, I think, 2023. So Lawrence has been even a very key person in my journey, actually. So I think I should invite Lawrence one of these fine days. I don't know when. I don't know. Maybe Lawrence. I don't know. Maybe I should send you a link and then you can join this stream right now. Maybe something like that. Just tell me. So remember, this is an order block. Once the price comes and closes above here, it will be a breaker. So have we reached any high time frame key level? Yes, we have this fair value gap and it had liquidity inside. And also we've reached the 50% of the key level on the daily dealing range. Let's see if we're going to get a rejection to the upside. The only reason I'm trying to look for a buy is because of yesterday's candle and what exactly happened yesterday. So let me see what's going to happen. I have the order block that could get violated. I'm just waiting to see. Until then, I'm just going to maintain a bearish move until when price at least closes above here. So let me wait and see. So thank you so much, Lawrence, for being a very supportive person, even to myself. As I tell them, Lawrence has got even more experience compared to Thanos, because Thanos, I think they started at the same time, because Thanos started in 2020, and then Lawrence, I think, was in the game for is it 2019? So by the time I'm understanding ICT concepts, Lawrence was already dropping gems. I remember I used to sell when Lawrence is buying, and then I'd get wrecked. Anyway, so that is it. Let me wait and see if the setup on buy will close above. So remember, I'm trying to look for a buy because of this fair value gap that is here. So if the attempt to buy doesn't happen, I will not do another second attempt, because I was just targeting this unfilled fair value gap and price has delivered. It's just that the price has delivered before I could get into the macros. So I'm waiting to see even Nasdaq. Let me wait and see what has happened on Nasdaq. So you can see Nasdaq is also rejecting very nicely after taking out the liquidity level. Actually, it's delivering very nice. It's almost hitting the take profit as much as I've not engaged in price. That is what I was looking at. This thing. So the most aggressive entry is from the. You see, this is 59 pips. You see, the most aggressive entry is from the. After the candle closes, you can have the next candle closure. I mean, when the next candle opens, that is it. That's how we do the analysis. It's not difficult. You can also be great with this, with the analysis. That is how we get 50 pips on Nasdaq. So let's see what's going to happen. So the break also formed here, but I have a rule. Once price delivers without me being in the trade, I usually don't engage. So let me look at Dow. So Dow has closed above. So this one, I'm referring to this as a breaker now. So this is the only attempt to buy. This is the only attempt to buy, because I was targeting the cells. So the sell has happened to my key level and it has delivered very well. So this is a breaker. So the macro is not yet here, but this is technically how we do it. The price should get inside the breaker and then go out. So let's see what's going to happen. I think, Lawrence, we should consult and see when maybe you can come and talk to these people even here, especially on gold, because I realized that yesterday the gold was it was not very friendly. So remember, the macro is not yet here, but technically what we do is when inside the macro, the price should react from the breaker. So another thing, I want to check how much the stop loss would be, because I think this is we're in a mingi. This is a lot of stop loss. So let's wait and see by the time the macro is here. So usually we anticipate for price to come, generate liquidity inside the breaker, and sweep the liquidity inside. And then we can be very sure on taking the entries. The macro is not yet here. The 950 will be soon be here. Let's wait and see. The macro will be here in the next 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So if the trade generates liquidity and sweeps liquidity inside the macro, I'll be executing the first entry and the last, because I don't I don't want to do second attempts, especially right now when the price is in shutdown. So you can see now the price is if it goes below here. So also there's something that is worth noting here. I'll show you. I hope someone can see what we have here. So I have now something that I'm looking at. I'm waiting for the macro to come. Remember, the stop point has not yet happened also. So these are equal lows according to what I'm looking at. So let me check another broker to see if I have the equal lows. So US 30, I want to confirm if I'm having the correct data. So I'm checking to see if Pepperstone has got the equal lows. So when the equal lows are there, it means the trade is low probability, because the equal lows are very strong targets. Let me check. So when we have equal lows in a setup, it means the setup is low probability, because price is more likely to invalidate the setup. So let's wait and see. Also, it's worth noting that yes, we had a stop hunt. Yes, the stop hunt actually happened, but I'm looking at these equal lows that make me become skeptical about the setup. So the macro is not yet here, but now I have these equal lows that are making me not engage in the trade. So let me wait and see. I think I should also check. Is it Capital? Capital. I don't think Capital is a very good broker. I think the equal lows are here, but let me wait and see. But usually you should execute when price comes to the breaker. So that would be the only thing I'm looking at. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Okay, thank you so much, Lawrence, for saying that you'll be ready next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Yes, I think I'll liaise with you on my on your DM, and then we can do something for the people that trade gold. So remember yesterday's candle closed above with the body, and then we had the all-time highs being taken out. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. I think I should also check Nasdaq. So remember the macro is almost here, but we don't have. You can see, I think Nasdaq has a better or a cleaner price action, because this was a breaker, but the entry was not very looking good, because it's only the aggressive entries, the aggressive traders who would have gotten into the trade from here, because that's how I like looking at it, like that. So this is a breaker. Price is actually going higher. Let's wait and see what that will do once the macro is here. But I really doubt that price will leave these equal lows here first. So let's wait and see. Remember, I was aiming for the unfilled fair value gaps that are targets. On buy side, I don't have targets. That is making me not be very aggressive with price right now. So I want to see price maybe taking out these equal lows first, and then maybe I can be sure of buying. Let me see what's going to happen. So we are, how many people watching? Let's see if the equal lows will be taken out. So 34 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. So please get me some likes. So now, you see now, I want to see if these equal lows will be taken out. I want to see if these equal lows will be taken out, and then I can look for fresh setup. and the macro is here. I want to see these equal lows being taken out first, and then I can be sure of buying. So remember, we were targeting, when we started the stream, we said that we are targeting the equal lows. No, the unfilled fair value gaps, they've been filled. So that is would be the most ideal entry. So you see the equal lows are going to be hunted. I told you these equal lows are very significant. The setup will form, but when you have equal lows below them, it's a very tricky. So it's a very tricky setup whenever you have a setup that has got equal lows. So now at least the equal lows have been taken out. So you've seen now, as much as the breaker formed, I would not have gotten into the trade because number one, the 950 macro was not yet there, and then the setup had some equal lows down here. So you can see many times the breaker will form and you'll see dust. I think that's a very good lesson. So if I'm supposed to continue bullish, let me look at this. Let me look at the fair value gap has been filled, the equal lows have been taken out. I want to see what's going to happen, but in the meantime, let me check Nasdaq. I don't want to be very quick on buys because I don't see any targets that could push prices higher. I think Nasdaq is doing fairly well. You can see Nasdaq is delivering to the take profit that I would have. So remember, if you are someone who waits for retracement, today would not be the very good day for you because Nasdaq didn't do a retracement inside the inversion fair value gap. But for the aggressive traders, if you got inside with the next candle, this would be a lucky day, you know. So now you see the importance of having liquidity inside the key level, 75 pips. So I'm going to be looking at Nasdaq US30, and then I'm going to be explaining what is exactly happening on the pair. So that was a good call on only what do you call it? That was a good call on, yeah, the equals have been taken out. That was a good call on Nasdaq. So I don't have any business right now buying because I don't have unfilled fair value gaps or equal highs until when price shows me the willingness to do something that I like. So let's wait and see. I think let's just be patient with price. Let's be patient. US30 is delivered to the sell side. Remember, the only attempt to buy was from the 0.5. Price has gotten to the 0.5 and has generated equal lows, and the setup was not inside the macro. So I'm just looking at if we'd have a continuation lower. I want to see what this order block will do. This order block should push prices lower. You can see it's already happening. So if you came late, it would be nice if you just went back and see how exactly I started my top-down analysis so that you know how it's done. So yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So guys, if that analysis was good, just give me some likes. You know, the importance of asking for likes is the video gets suggested. You know, when we have suggestions, it means the live will become big. You know, that is the essence of asking for those suggestions, guys. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. I think Nasdaq is doing fairly well. Let me check. I think Nasdaq is. Look at that. That was a beautiful one. So I said, just before I get to that, just a moment. Just a moment before I get to that. Just a moment. So I want to see what price will do. So Nasdaq has delivered perfectly. I wouldn't want to look for an extra setup on Nasdaq. Let me check what US30 is gonna do. So you can see the order block is pushing prices lower. So I think it has no business going higher as far as it's concerned. So let's see. You can see the delivery to the sell side is quite amazing. So those that are maybe asking, as much as the daily candle closed above, uh, first of all, the breaker formed outside the macro, and then there were equal lows just below the breaker. And once 950 by the time 950 macro was getting here, we didn't have nice targets, and also we didn't have we had these equal lows that make our setup low probability. So that is it. I want to see. I want to see what's going to happen with US30. I want to see what's going to happen with Dow. Let me see. I think it's just continuing lower from the breaker. As I wait for that, let me look at the first one. Let me remove these drawings on Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, we say the high probability key level is the one with liquidity inside. When you look at this fair value gap here, it had liquidity inside. Look at this liquidity, the low inside the fair value gap. So this is what makes the fair value gap high probability if it has got a liquidity inside. So once the price came and got to the 50% of the fair value gap and swept the liquidity inside, that is why you see the aggressive momentum to the buy side. So as much as yes, we could be bearish because on daily time frame we had the candle closing below. You see, it swept the high and closed inside. So it means we should have gone lower. You see, filling this unfilled fair value gap, which is also a target. So once the target has been filled, we now look for a reversal. That is why I was looking for a buy on Nasdaq. And you can see the entry was at the entry was at the just look and see. The entry was at the inversion fair value gap. So it was a very aggressive entry because the after price took out this liquidity, the candle came and closed below the previous area of resistance. So once this candle came and closed below, we would have this entry as the next candle. And then also we had once the body closed above these order blocks, the previous areas of resistance were violated. So once the candle closed above, you can enter with the next candle, which is a breaker, and then you can target this unfilled fair value gap. I hope you understand the logic of me taking that buy on Nasdaq. So I want to go back to US30, see if the sell, how far the setup will go, how the sell will go. So let's wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. No hurry. Not in the business of. So I'm just waiting to see. The order block is currently pushing prices lower. I'm going to do another top-down analysis, maybe for the people that have just joined, so that at least they know how I came by getting the bars on that on Dow because I've explained what Nasdaq was doing. Yes, thank you so much, the football sphere. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm just gonna go back and try and explain just in a moment. You can see, you can see, you can see, you can see. I'm just gonna go back and explain in just a moment. You can see the sell is, and also the fair value gap, it isn't the most, it's not the most discounted key level right there. You see? So you might have buys as much as maybe it's not right now, but maybe when it gets into a more discounted key level. So I started by just saying that the first thing that happened, or the first thing that I was looking at, is you see the all-time highs, and this was a significant level of liquidity. So yesterday the all-time high were taken out after I gave a beautiful call on the on stream. So we had the all-time high that was taken out. So you know that after a very significant level of liquidity has been taken out, you expect a rejection like the one we are having right now. So it was not very aggressive from yesterday, but it's playing out nicely right now. So what we had is a rejection block that was generated yesterday. When you look here, there's a rejection block here. So you can see price just reacted from the upper quadrant, which is totally fine because that is according to power of three. If you know you're bearish, you sell above the opening price. So after price opened, it manipulated to the 0.25 and has been going down. So there's a beautiful story on the buy, but now we have taken a significant level of liquidity. And then when you drop to 4 hours time frame, we have these unfilled fair value gaps. This one and this one. So we have the fair value gap in premium. This one is in more premium compared to this one. This one is in more discount, and also the order block right here. So we had this fair value gap right here. I'm thinking this fair value gap is going to be violated for some reason. So look at this. The candle was closed right here. So that's also a sign that price is willing to probably violate this fair value gap. So you can see price. This was the first fair value gap in premium, and then we have this one that is in more discount, and this order block. So as you all know that we buy from the most discounted key levels. So I was targeting to fill the unfilled fair value gaps. So when I just came on 1 hour time frame, there was no shift in market structure. But on 50 minutes time frame, there's something interesting that was here. You can see this void has been filled completely. So the only previous area of support was this fair value gap. Once the price came and closed below, it became an area of resistance. After every displacement, there is a retracement. Retracement has happened right here. See? And then comes generates liquidity and sweeps it. This is what I refer to as turtle soup. The first people to sell being taken out. So after the sell, after the trade does that, we also have another order block right here. The last buy candle before an aggressive sell that took out sell liquidity. See that? Turtle soup happens and then we deliver lower. So I think also prices, let me check 1 minute time frame to see what is exactly happening. I just want to be sure. I think there's a small breaker that has formed here, but unfortunately we also have some equal lows that could signify that price will come back down here. There's a breaker that has formed here, but we also have some equal lows, which is very tricky. We will just see what price will do. And then when you see this kind of delivery happening that is one-sided like this, the price will always come back. So we have a breaker, but it's low probability still because of this equal lows down here. So it's not something I want to look at. So that is how I exactly do my analysis. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm not going to force that buy. I'm just going to stick to what has been delivered. Remember, you don't have the news, you know. So I want to check the other US 30, see what is exactly happening, on at least on papers to see if they are equal lows. Yes, the equal lows are here. I think they make the trades low probability. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. If you have a question, you can ask on the comment section. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask any question that you have. It seems I won't get a trade on US 30 today. It seems I won't get a trade on US 30, but I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. So let's wait and see. We have this breaker and we have equal lows. You want to see what price will do. If price will come and take out the equal lows, see, that's how price shows you the targets. So this is not an A plus breaker because of these equal lows that you have down here. These are more likely to mess up everything. You see, these are equal lows, a very strong target. So we had another equal lows down here. Price came and raided them. We have a breaker, but price has got equal lows. So price is most likely to come and raid these equal lows. So let's look at that. We want to see if price will take out the equal lows or react from the breaker. Let's wait and see. Just waiting to see. So we have this breaker that is so the high time frame key level is which one? Let me check. We have a high time frame key level. I don't think there is any key level that could give us a bullish, because even this kind of close below 50%. It has not invalidated the fair value gap, but it's low probability automatically. So I'm not going to take the buy. I'm just going to stick to the sell that happened. So I just want to see what's going to happen. I'm not going to take the buy for the reasons I've told you. I was targeting these and fail fair value gaps. And then we didn't have anything significant here. Even on daily, I think I don't see anything that could give me a bullish bias right now. So as if it means me staying on the sidelines, that's okay. So I'm waiting to see what is exactly going to happen right here. These equal lows, I'm not going to take the buy because of the equal lows. Yes, they might happen without me, but I'm not going to take them. So we have this breaker here. We want to see what price will do. So let's wait and see. So it's not every breaker that works. You have to know that. It's not every breaker that is high probability. And when you start taking breakers that are high probability, low probability, they will teach you bad manners. And once you start having those bad manners, it's going to be very tricky for you. It's going to be very tricky. Yes, it might deliver, but now it has got. I don't see any key level that could give me anything significant. You can see the breaker is pushing prices higher, and it's leaving the equal lows right there. Let's wait and see. So I'm gonna mark this as a breaker. I want to see if price will take out these equal lows. I'm really patiently waiting to see. Yeah, Samson says don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, so guys, just like the stream. So I'm just waiting to see. Let me check what Nasdaq is doing. And as I promised, I'll be checking gold. I'm going to be checking it right away. So I think there's nothing there. Just waiting to see. Waiting to see. All right. You can see, I think now the price, as much as we had the equal lows here, I want to check if the other brokers have got the equal lows. I honestly didn't have a reason to buy because the first attempt failed. But I think what we might be getting is a damage. You know, the damage. Those are good setup, but now the problem is the equal lows below it. You see? That is what makes it low probability. So I think it's going higher nicely, but now I wouldn't take the trade. I don't want to lie to you. It's 50 pips, but it's something I wouldn't want to engage in because it's not what I like referring to as an A plus setup, and I don't want to teach myself bad habits. Mm, I think everything has got the equal lows, so that's okay. So I don't think there's any other thing that makes sense to me right now. You can see even Nasdaq has reached the inversion fair value gap again. So let me see if price will react from here. But I think that was a good day for me. I think I should just leave the stage. Know when to leave the stage. So guys, thank you so much for being here. You can meet tomorrow.